Sagittarius, welcome to your full moon lunar eclipse reading for the week of September 7th through the 14th. This is Empowered World Tarot. We are a new channel. My name is Holly Christine. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today. For Sagittarius' reading, for whatever they need to know for the highest good. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to exchange or reverse the energies as necessary. And let's see what's going on. We're going to do a 5-card spread. We'll clarify everything. Pull some advice cards at the end, as well as a couple of oracle cards. So we have the full moon lunar eclipse happening this Sunday, September 7th. But the energies can linger for months and months. So let's see what's going on and what messages Spirit has for you today. Whichever Sagittarius needs these information the most right now, I trust that Spirit will guide you to the channel. Waiting for a flyer. Spirit will tell us when to start the reading, and there it is. The Ace of Swords, a new opportunity for truth, clarity, and the opportunity to take action based on that truth and clarity, followed by the Magician. You are in manifesting mode, and the Magician says you have all the tools and resources you need to manifest what it is that you are wanting. And the Six of Wands. This is fabulous energy because this is accomplishing our goals. It's having accomplished it, and not only that, being recognized for it. Everybody sees it. Not only are you celebrating and feeling good, but people are celebrating you. Wow, that's awesome. The overall energy of your reading today is Sagittarius, the King of Swords, the most logical decision maker there is. He doesn't let emotions interfere with his decisions. He's very determined about the decisions and the actions that he is going to take in a masterful way. The underlying reason for this reading, or what brings us to this particular reading today, the Devil. That's unhealthy behavior patterns. Some sort of toxic energy is what brings us here. And that's really interesting because all of these cards are very positive and I don't see anything worrisome in them. But when the Devil shows up, it changes the flavor of everything here, and we need to see what the clarifiers are in order to determine more of what's going on. But on the surface, it looks really great. Truth, clarity, the ability to manifest what you want, and then being celebrated for your accomplishments. Logical decision making. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's go ahead and clarify that King of Swords. Because in his highest polarity, he's just masterful energy when you need somebody to make a decision. But in his lowest polarity, if he's tied up to toxic energy, that would not be the case. That would be somebody who is too strict, too demanding, too much in their head, and not enough heart kind of thing. So anyway, let's just see what the clarifiers have to say here. Show us the King of Swords and the overall energy, please. And we have the Fool. A brand new beginning. A new start. A new adventure. Followed by the Ten of Cups. Happy family. Happy family. Happy home. Everybody's feeling joyous that we live with, that we homestead with. And the Two of Cups. These are fantastic energies. This is a soul connection. It could be anybody in this family membership, living together on the homestead. Most likely a romantic interest, but it could be anybody in the family because they're all soul connections at this point. And this shows that we're making some sort of logical decision for our family, for a new start, a new beginning. And it especially affects the Two of Cups, this soul connection partnership. Um, and at the bottom, we always look at the bottom. What brings us to this part of the lineup? Look at that, Six of Swords. This is some energy in transition. We've left an old way of thinking, being, doing, acting, living in the past, and we are heading someplace totally new. And this totally new place is expected to be happier, brighter, uh, calmer in the emotional department. It's just moving from turbulent waters to calmer waters. It's better. But this says we're not there yet. We're in transition. You may actually be moving the home, moving the family. This shows a new beginning, a new start. And this shows the vehicle in transition. Okay, let's take a look at the Ace of Swords. This is an opportunity for truth, a moment of truth here. Show us the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, moment of truth. The Chevalier of Wands, also known as the Knight of Wands. The Chevalier of Swords. Wow. These are two energies that are in a hurry. They are in a hurry. And the Five of Discs. This is the card of abandonment. And at the bottom, the Wheel. Wow. This feels like intense energy, guys. This is something coming back around again. We're here because everything's changing. The Wheel shows that there are major shifts happening in life right now. Something's coming back around. Something familiar is coming back around as big changes are happening. These night energies, both in a hurry, ready to take action as quickly as possible to abandon a situation. Feeling abandoned or to abandon. I think it's to abandon a situation. I'm not sure if it's to. All I can tell you is the energy of this card is forgetting about it. Like, I don't know if these knights are coming in toward you or if you and your family members are feeling like these knights and saying, this is a moment of truth. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's hurry up and take action and abandon this situation so that we can change our future, change our fate in our favor. So this is either your energies saying, let's abandon something because we have achieved truth and clarity and we're ready to leave this. We're ready to go someplace else. Or is this somebody coming in toward you? Energies coming in toward you, not just one, but more than one energy. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure what's going on there. All I know is these energies are in a hurry. They've realized some sort of truth and clarity, and now both of them are ready to take action. One of them is doing it from a very passionately driven place from the core of their being. They're like, I got to do this. I got to do this now. And this Knight of Swords is like, yeah, I've just learned this information and I'm going to give somebody a piece of my mind. Let's go. Like that kind of thing. It's like both energies are ready to charge, ready to take action. To do what? To abandon something. Like, I'm out of here. I'm not putting up with this anymore. That kind of thing. And it kind of lines up with that Six of Swords card. Like, we're out of here. You've already left. You may not be at your destination yet, but you've already left. And it was a logical decision. You had to do it. We're out of here. We're going to have a new beginning, a new start for our happy home, our happy family, and our happy life together. That kind of thing. We're in partnership with each other. We're in agreement on this is what it looks like. Okay, let's look at the Magician manifesting. And like I said before, you got all the resources, tools, and whatever it is that you need to manifest something, it's here. That's what the Magician says. Show us what you're manifesting. The Eight of Wands, to move the energy forward as quickly as possible. The Nine of Discs. And the Ten of Wands. Wow. And at the bottom, A Two of Swords. So we're here because there's something we can't see and it's creating indecision. We either can't see it or we didn't want to see it at some point, but now we're here ready to manifest. Let's move the energy forward. Yeah, everything says forward. Let's go. Let's go. And this overall energy show me that you're already going. You're already gone. Uh, just made me hear that song in my head. What is it called? Is it Already Gone? It's an older song. I'm already gone. I'm feeling strong. I'm going to sing my victory song. I'm already gone. Something like that. Anyway, this is showing that this is something where we're securing security, but it's a heavy burden. We're carrying all the responsibility to secure security, to feel abundant in our own right. We're moving the energy forward towards securing security here. The Nine of Discs. It's independent, resourceful, abundant, and doing just fine. Our garden is lush. We're feeling good. We're feeling confident, ready to move the energy forward to a really strong, independent self kind of feeling. Um, Taking the reins, taking control of our lives, but at the same time also taking full responsibility. We're carrying all the load, and it's a little bit heavy. It's a little bit too much. It's showing me that this is actually really hard to do, but you're obviously motivated. Maybe it's this devil we're getting away from. We'll find out. We're going to be clarifying that later, but next we're going to clarify the Six of Wands. But yeah, this Two of Swords says that there's something we can't see, or something we don't want to see, or something that we didn't want to see that brought us to this, but here it is, and now we got to go. Now we got to move this energy, but we have what we need. We're okay. We have what we need to do it, even though it'll be hard. It's not going to be easy at all. It's going to be very hard. But here we are, Six of Wands. We're clarifying it next. This is victory. This is success. This is being recognized for our accomplishments here. Show us the Six of Wands. Okay, Five of Cups. Five of Swords. Two challenge cards back to back. And the Ace of Wands. Very nice. And at the bottom, the Sun, the happiest card in the tarot. Success. The spotlight and focus is here on gaining our joy back. Our joy. We're here because joy, because that's what we want. We're looking for victory and success here. This is the card of victory, success, joy, happiness, love, and just feeling really, really good. So that's your goal. But this shows me that you have endured, or are in the midst of enduring, in this eclipse cycle, some heavy losses from the past. And it's given you quite the headache. It's very stressful. You feel the need to get through this. It's quite the challenge. It's quite the battle. It's quite the fight. You may be fighting with others and need to make sacrifices in order to win this fight. And you must win this fight, because if you don't, you get stuck in this grieving losses for a real long time and spiral down into depression, and you stay stuck there. This is stuck in the grieving of the past losses. But this is the fight to move forward towards your victory, towards your success, towards your dream, towards your goal, towards your manifestation, to move the energy forward with clarity and truth, and ready to move. New beginnings, blessings on your homestead, and a soul connection partnership. And it's very logical decisions that you're making at this point. Whatever this situation is, you're doing it. This is winning at all costs. The costs are important sacrifices that will have to be made along the way. But you're showing me you're willing to do it. As hard as it's going to be, as burdensome as it's going to be, you're going to do it. And the Ace of Wands is here for you. It's a gift from the divine saying, here's an opportunity for you to take action, to achieve your goal, to achieve what you need to achieve to feel successful here. Here's your opportunity the universe is handing you. It is going to take courage to do. It's going to take you initiating action that is bold, having to do with inspired action. And you are inspired. You're fired up over here. Something happened because these two knights are fired up. They've gained some knowledge. They've gained some truth. They've gained some clarity. And they're like, yeah, screw this. We're out of here. We're going to abandon this situation. We're moving forward. We're taking action. We're going to move the energy forward to secure our own security, no matter how hard it is, even if we have to make important sacrifices. That could be cutting people out of your life, or, having to spend your time and energy and resources in order to facilitate moving forward. Whatever it is, you're determined to win the fight here. And this is your gift. It's supported by the universe. You don't have to take it. You don't have to take action, but it is inspired action. There's something that's igniting your fire inside, and I mean, you showed up with it. It's beautiful over here, showing love and new beginnings and family, and over here with these two knights like ready to take action. You guys are both on the same page. Whoever these two people are, I encourage you to take this action because you will be successful, or else you wouldn't have this here. And with the sun, the happiest card. This is bliss on steroids. This is the ultimate success in whatever the situation is that you're experiencing. And this is what brought us to this reading, this devil. So I don't think it had anything to do with that King of Swords, thank goodness, or anything else I see here on the table at all. This is all by itself. And again, this is in the position of what brings us to this specific reading. So let's go ahead and clarify that and see what the heck happened. What brought us here? Show us the devil, please. What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, so we have the Three of Discs, the World Soul card, and Time, also known as the Hermit. And at the bottom, Fame, which is also known as Judgment. So the Judgment card means we're being called by our highest selves to make a decision. And it's a major decision that would change everything. We are being called to make this decision from our highest self versus our lower egoic earthly self. We're encouraged to connect with our soul to make this decision. So the devil is an unhealthy behavior pattern, some sort of toxic energy. We all have them. It could be anything from addictions to just bad behaviors, but they're patterns. It's not a one-time behavior or a one-time incident that something happened or something was shown. The Three of Discs is all about people collaborating together, people coming together to make plans, to build something, to create something. The World card is all about closing out a cycle, a major life cycle. And once we close it out, a new cycle can begin. Time, or the Hermit card, is about the deepest healing in the tarot. It's shining the light in the dark. What is in the way? What is in the way so that we can heal it and get it off of our path? We need deep healing from this. We need to close out a cycle. I don't know what happened. All I know, it was unhealthy, and I think it's tied up to this Three of Discs, because this looks like people getting together to make plans, but it's tied up to toxic energy. I don't think this is anybody in this lineup at all in the main part of your reading, although I think it may be tied to this abandonment card, what we're abandoning, or what made us feel abandoned or lost or left out in the cold, because this is unhealthy energy making plans. Toxic energy and people getting together to make plans. To close out a cycle, begin a new cycle, shine the light in the dark and heal, deeply, deeply heal, because we're listening to a calling from our soul, from our highest self, after gaining perspective on the situation. And you got perspective, you got truth and clarity that showed up right here. Yep. Okay. So whatever this is, whatever the toxic energies are that you've been dealing with that brought us to this reading, you're taking action. You're moving the energy forward. You're getting the heck out of Dodge, and you are having a new adventure with your family and your loved ones. And you're making all the logical decisions. And as long as you are courageous and brave and you're willing to make whatever sacrifices you need, you're going to come out victorious on the other side. Absolutely. And people are going to see what you did, and they're going to applaud you. I applaud you right now, because this is not easy. Whatever it is you're doing, it's not easy, but you're taking the reins and you're going to do it. You're making masterful decisions. Absolutely. And you're going to have a fresh start. And it looks like a happy family here because of it. People happy and in love, working together. All right, let's get some advice to close off this reading. What does Sagittarius need to know? Whatever's going on here. What does Sagittarius need to know, please? What advice do you have for Sag? Oof. All right. That was too much. We're going to take the ones that flipped up, though. So we've got the High Priestess. We've got the Page of Wands. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Very nice. And at the bottom, the Chariot. The Chariot is the vehicle to victory. And it's a fast-moving vehicle. We get to our goal actually quite quickly with much determination. We're going to get there. We're going to get there quick. And you're even being guided by the universe on this one. So the High Priestess, this is our intuition. This is our inner knowing. And followed by the Page of Wands, highly focused on something, like a moth to a flame. You can't take your eyes off of it. You're laser focused. And the Queen of Cups, another intuitive archetype. But this one has their heart wide open. And they're very nurturing, loving energy. Quick to forgive, very loving, very supportive, heart wide open, laser focused on it. Where are we going to be happiest? What fits in with us? What matches us? What does our own heart want? What is our own heart open to? We're open to learning. We're open to discovering. We're open to following our inspirations, learning where our inspirations can take us when we stay laser focused on keeping our heart open and coming back into our own self, our own loving selves, listening to the guidance from your soul, staying connected. That's amazing. It's wonderful. And it is what Spirit is saying. This is your advice as part of your formula for getting to victory, is staying connected to your soul and staying laser focused on your own heart, or hearts, I should say, because this is tied up to a family, but because it's your reading, Sagittarius, you keep your heart and your soul as the main focus and what is the correct decisions for you, rising up to your soul level self to make the absolute best choices. It's here for you. Really, really good. I don't know what that devil is or what happened, but you're getting away from it. You're closing out this cycle, and you're going to heal, and you're going to be victorious no matter what it takes. I see your commitment to it. I see your determination. I see your hearts. I see you taking action, and you're not going to put up with it, even if you have to move someplace far away to get away from it. Doesn't matter. You're doing it. All right, let's get a message from the Dark Light Oracle for whatever Sagittarians are going through these energies, please. Okay, there is your first oracle card, and it is Rest. It is card number 24. It says, "Come and hear my lullaby." Let's see what message Rest has for you. Here it is. You have been too harsh on yourself lately. You are exhausted, poor thing, and your body is burning. Come close to me. Slow down. Lie down. Close the door to the hectic world. In my peaceful place, time has stopped and you can take a moment of rest. I'll make sure that no one can disturb you during this gentle retreat. There are things you need to think about, but you will only be able to think them through after a real moment of repose. You will then view them in hindsight, like you would observe a forgotten photograph that can no longer hurt you. The keywords here are retreat, sleep, meditation, time for solitude and rejuvenation, moment of repose. An affirmation for you at this time can be, I offer myself a true moment of rest. Welcome sleep, solitude, and calm reflection are now my priorities. I give myself space to recover and regenerate. Okay, make sure to rest, Sag. Your next oracle is from the Power of Surrender cards by Dr. Judith Orloff. And since full moons are about surrender and letting go, I thought this would be a most appropriate oracle for this week's reading. So what does Sagittarius need to know from the Power of Surrender, please? Okay, surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Wow, they're both kind of about rest. Make sure you take your rest. Don't act as rashly as you may think you need to, but I mean, it looks like you're going to a better place and it looks like you're in a hurry to do it. But this is saying make sure to rest and have moments of non-action. All right. All right, Sag, I hope it helps. It looks intense. Whatever it is, you've got good goals and I hope that you reach them. I know that you will. You've got all the power here that says you have everything you need to manifest what you need, even though it is a difficult time you are experiencing. So with that, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, leave a comment, share, your stories, and I look forward to reading for you guys next time. Take care, Sag.